Whenever you hear such a legend has left the earth, it's like a sudden crack of thunder in the dead of night. It wakes you up, it sobers you, reminds you of what we've lost. Because Leo Thorsness was an American classic. Leo Thorsness was not simply a part of his generation, he inspired it with his courage and self-sacrifice.
We lost a great hero this past year with Leo's passing. He was a tremendous combat aviator, fighter pilot, but very capable and one that everyone looked to as a flight lead.
It was on his 88th mission for the Air Force that he performed the noble deeds for which he would later receive the Medal of Honor. It was on his 93rd mission, just 7 shy of completing his tour of duty, that Leo Thorsness was shot down. He was captured and spent 6 years in the Hanoi Hilton. 6 years in the darkness.
When you're being tortured in your solitary, I broke time in small little blocks. You didn't have a watch, but if you can count your heart rates, if you can concentrate that much being tortured, you estimate, I think I can make it another 60 seconds. Times I say, I'll hold on another 30 seconds, and you get through to the end. Breaking time down seems to help, and it's not the last way, but kind of the standard thing for me, and I'm not here preaching, but there were prayers answered.
He saw the mission through, and when he returned in 1973, he was to an astonished and grateful nation.
He didn't owe us one more minute of his time. Didn't owe this country one more minute of his time, but instead he spent the bulk of his life advocating for veterans' rights. Until the very end, he was trying to figure out ways that we could help the VA or some other groups. He served on 2 boards with Leo, the Congressional Medal of Honor Foundation and America's Warrior Partnership. As seriously as life took Leo, he still had a sense of humor. Leo would laugh at just about everything. The guy went from collecting hubcaps for a barn that he wanted to adorn his side of his barn to politics.
I got into politics. I was going to save the world. I just said, I'm going to set national policy rather than enforce it as a military guy. And eventually, though, I did serve in the Washington State Senate.
You have served, and do you still serve as president of the Medal of Honor Society?
No, I'm the immediate past president.
Okay. What was that experience like?
It was like herding cats. At that time there's 78 now. I think there were about the same because we've had some new recipients of this war. But Medal of Honor guys, they're good guys and all. But when you're the president and you're trying to get them to do something,
right,
you don't tell Medal of Honor guys what to do a lot. So right. you can tell them.
At an event in Louisville, all the recipients had gathered, and some had remarked that Leo was not present. And as the president, it was important he be there. And then a spotlight arose to the rafters, and in flies Leo on a zip line, wearing a Superman costume, and he's an 80-year-old man at the time. It's just absolutely hysterical. The crowd loved it. The donors loved it. The recipients had to be peeled off the floor there laughing so hard. But that was Leo. He doted on his wife and his daughter and his grandkids. I'd like to think that as one of his close friends that every day we were able to make him smile a little bit more, right up to the very end.
Perhaps the Leo Thorsness story is not a war story after all, but rather a love story. The story of a man who loved his country beyond measure.